What's going on, everybody? This is Ryan, the automation boss. Another day, another video. All right, so we're back. All right, again, we're still on the same thing. Make cold calls great again. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm back again with the Lone Ranger, and we're about to make some cold calls today. First, first 30 minutes or so, we're going to make cold calls similar to what we did in the last video with the Lone Ranger, calling realtors, open houses, and offering them, free marketing to build a relationship to get some referral partners. But next, after that, we're going to be making some calls because the Lone Ranger is actually going to be hosting a workshop for realtors on Friday, where we're going to be we're going to be grinding and doing like the real work. We're manually going to be calling and inviting them to the workshop. So it's going to be us making calls, but then we also have a call center that's making those calls as well. So we're going to do anything and everything we can to get that filled up. And then we'll show you, whatever results that we get after, maybe Monday or Tuesday on that. But without further ado, I'll let the Lone Ranger do a quick introduction and we're just going to jump right into these calls.
Hey everyone in YouTube land. My name is Sherif Oliver, aka the Lone Ranger. That's right. I'm gonna let you guys hear me make some calls to realtors. It's not as hard as it looks. Uh, Cold calling is essential. We got to get to the folks unless you have a very big marketing campaign and you can have them call you. Trust me. I've worked with some Fortune 500 companies and they've told us they had a better impact when they went out to the customer directly. But there's so much noise out there, and you can't compete with the budget of a State Farm, of a Geico, who's constantly and consistently putting information out. Hey, call us, call us, call us. We can help you to call them directly, tell them who I am, how I can help, and hopefully this will be the start of a relationship. You ready to go, automation boss?
Yep. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Okay, I'm gonna start these calls. Maybe I got too many windows open.
Hello?
Hi, I'm calling about your property there on 2616 Hudson.
Uh-huh.
Are you the realtor?
I am.
Okay.
I am. It came up as Morning Star, so that's why I was like, what's Morning Star?
Oh, I can answer that question. So are you guys still
Okay.
having open house?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's why I'm calling. So my name is Oliver, and before you hang up, I am a loan officer with Morningstar. We're calling realtors like yourself to see, with your permission, if we can market your property to our customers and anyone else to let them know it's for sale. And we're going to put them on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Are there any other social medias you like for us to put it up on for free?
Well, and I would have to run this by my client.
I'm sorry, you have to ask your client, can someone market their property that you're selling and that they want to sell?
Well, because you're the loan, you are in a lending capacity,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I just are you going to be at the property
No, ma'am. No, no,
with
no, ma'am.
your
We're only going to, good question,
okay.
excellent question. We're only going to put it on the social medias for you. So our
Uh-huh.
people who follow us, who are pre-approved, will see it, and maybe other folks as
Mhm.
well. And when they buy the property,
Mhm.
their realtor will send you an offer. And if they're one of our clients, then they're going to be pre-approved for that amount. They give it like this: I'm doing what Zillow does. Did Zillow call
Yeah.
you and say, ask your client, is it okay that we put it on our site?
Oh, what? I, you know, can I call you back? I'm in the car, and let me think about this, okay?
Okay, well, ma'am, there's nothing new, or I caught you maybe at a bad time because you're in the car. I'm just letting you know what we're doing. But if it's
Yeah.
something you need to think about, then by all means, take your time and forgive me if I wasn't clear. This is our way.
Okay.
This is just our way of auditioning to be a backup lender. If what you're doing you think is going to be enough to get that off the market, then great. I'm not trying to compete with you. I'm trying to assist you.
Yeah.
Is there a better way to be your
Okay.
backup lender?
I can I. The traffic is crazy, and I
Okay.
don't want to have an accident. I was, I appreciate you. Why don't you call me back later? Okay.
Well, let me know when it's a good time. Thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, she was
Okay.
old, don't understand, this is what it is. Waste of time, get her off the phone, get to the next one, just like you did.
Yeah. So people, here's what this is. Some folks are just afraid of new ideas, and in the real estate arena, not many people are calling to help you. If anything, they're calling to help themselves, maybe for a listing or trying to sell them something. What I'm selling them is myself. She saw issue because the caller ID didn't have a name and had the name of the company. So what? Uh, she didn't have her listing hat on, listing skills, and couldn't process what I was saying. And I'll take blame for that. And why I'll take blame for that is um, I couldn't effectively communicate the offering to her. So
But
that's why she used the term think about it. I'm
I,
sorry, automation boss.
I don't mean to interrupt. I don't mean to interrupt, but this is the perfect reason why you should vet the realtor that you're hiring, because that realtor just dismissed an opportunity to put more eyes on her client's listing. She bypassed it. She's not in the mindset of business and getting my property sold to find the best deal or best offer for my client. She didn't know if Sherif had 10, 15, 20 pre-approved buyers willing to pay full ask for her property, not asking for any closing costs. But because she's not listening and she's not adept to, listen and open to opportunities, she possibly could have left money on the table. So that's why it's important to really don't just hire the realtor that's your friend or you saw on social media, because I mean she technically, dropped the ball, because her just saying yes, there was no downside to it. Even if he just posted it on his page, that's another eye on her property that someone else that wouldn't have saw it, usually. So that's all. I'm not going to be too long with it, but that's all. Like, make sure you're keen on who you're hiring as a realtor.
Good point. And I'm going to back that up by saying this. Sometimes we're stuck in our own ways, and I don't know who she is. I've never met her, but I got the impression that she may have been doing this for a while. And the techniques that worked back in just 5 years ago are not even working now, unfortunately. So we as people have to be more adept, open minded to trying new things. And if she would have asked, what's the downside, or is there a price, or what do you get, then I would have explained to her. But she didn't. She wasn't open minded. Couldn't process it, and I didn't say the right words to help her to process, and that's fine. I'm going to move on to the next, and hopefully that property will get sold, and maybe later she'll be open minded to hearing new ways
How
of
how
getting the
how,
word out there.
how long was that property on the market?
I don't have that information readily, so I can't tell. And right now, properties are sitting, whether it's new or pre-existing, uh, 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 resale, as some people call them. They are sitting. So it's up to you, realtors, if you're watching this, to do everything you can in your power to get that property sold. Automation boss, I may be wrong, but don't they get paid once it's sold?
Yeah, we all get paid once property. None of us get paid unless the property sells.
I'm just making sure. So it'd be in your best interest to sell it quicker rather than later because you want to get paid today, now, hoping that you'll get paid later in and with if it sells, when and if it sells. So um, people, you just have to be open minded, and that's why we just don't put the listings on Facebook. We just don't put the listings on TikTok. We just don't put the listings on Instagram. We use a combination, or better yet, State Farm, Coca-Cola, AT&T. Do they just advertise on CBS? Automation Boss?
You know? And then that's the other thing. She didn't even know who she was talking to because you didn't even tell her that you could put her listing on TV and it doesn't cost her anything. See
Good
what
point.
happens when you don't when your mind is not open to opportunities?
Close.
You miss stuff.
And when you open up, then you can grab from different things and be open minded. All right, we're not going to spend too much time on her,
Yeah.
but hopefully
Yeah.
this was a learning lessons to you out there in YouTube land and anywhere else this goes out to, that we have to be open minded and we got to listen. We got to listen. All right. She asked for a call back. I don't think it was it's a good idea of my time to invest in a call back. But guess what? I want to hear from you. So drop in the comments if you think I should call back or if I should just move on. All right. So for now, I'm going to move on. Automation Boss. Can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. So not sure how long you're going to run this video of just phone call after phone call. However, you may notice a pattern. I'll call 10 people and maybe, would you say 3 or 4 will answer the phone?
Yeah. Yeah. If that.
You're in sales. Just think about if you want to make a reservation to your favorite restaurant and you called and called and called and they didn't pick up. Then you'd have doubt. Are they open? Do they want my business? What's going on over there? Realtors, you're being called for a reason. That's a sales opportunity, and you don't know if you don't pick up your telephone. So I recognize you're not an octopus. You don't have multiple arms to do many different things. However, why not get a voicemail or, better yet, have it go to an automation? And what I mean by that is there's ways where your phone will always be answered so you don't miss that sales opportunity. For more information, comment below automation and we'll send you information on how you can always get your phone answered. Anyway, just thought I'd add my 2 cents. All right, you ready to get back to calls, Automation Boss?
Yeah. Yeah. And on top of that, it's better. Some of the tools are better than just having that call screening tab that a lot of people have on their iPhones or whatever they're using. Because 9 times out of 10, if I see that or hear that, I just hang up. And more than likely, if you're getting a new lead that's coming in that wants to buy a house and they hear that call screening, there's a high percentage of the time that they're just going to hang up and call to the next person if they don't personally know you or being personally referred.
Yes, sir. So I'm ready to let's call Elise.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
I'm calling about 7515 Crestwell Drive.
Thanks. Please stay on the line. This is Elise.
Hi, Elise. I'm calling about 7515 Crestwell Drive.
Yes.
I understand you guys are having open house.
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, I can.
Okay, fantastic. When is the open house, ma'am?
Okay, I'm so sorry. Now I can't hear you.
Testing, testing. When is the open house?
Okay, so sorry. You were breaking up. So I'm so sorry. Can we go back again? 7515 Crestwell. You said something about the open house.
Yes. When is your open house?
It is on Saturday,
Okay. And what time?
11 to 1.
Fantastic. So at least before you hang up, I am a mortgage banker. We're not looking to buy
Okay.
it, but we want to send you some buyers. And we have a free service which will put the information on all the social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. And we do this for free and to let them know that you're having an open house. We send it to
Mhm.
our buyers and any of the buyers that follow our page. This, ma'am, is just our way of auditioning to be your backup lender. Is there a better way to audition to be a backup lender?
You know, let me ask you a question. Are you in the Arlington area?
Actually, I'm in the Irving area, but from what I understand, my loan service everywhere in the US.
Okay.
I think they take my dollars here in Texas.
Okay. Um, so let's keep talking about this. So you're saying you do what exactly at the open house? You leave flyers at the open house? Am I advertising for you and you're advertising for me? What's happening here?
Sort of. I like the last one. So we don't do flyers. We put it electronically on the social medias. So right now, if you were to put something about yourself or your listings on Facebook, unless you buy an ad, it only goes out to your circle. So if someone's in is in Japan talking about they just had a baby, you wouldn't get it and I wouldn't get it unless they're part of our circle. So what I'm
Okay.
doing is helping you expand your circle with our circle as a company to show our buyers who are pre-approved this house is available. There's an open house. So if you like the
Okay.
price, if you like the area, if you like what it has to offer, go out there and take a look at that house.
Okay.
So that's a service we do for free. We're just calling you as a courtesy to let you know we're going to market it for you. And also, hopefully, wanting to win your business by being your backup lender. There's nothing you have to do. If you want, I can send you what we put on online. What's your email address, ma'am?
Yeah, go ahead and send it to me. Okay, it's Elise, ELISB at snowballrealtors.com, all together.
Thank you so
If you
much
want
for
to send that
spelling
to me, I'll
everything.
take a look at it.
Certainly,
Yeah,
we'll do that. I have to ask because I have you on the line. When it comes to choosing a lender, what's important to you?
I don't choose it. That's what I've been taught. I let the buyers choose that, and that's it.
I like
So,
that, but you do get to choose who you work with when you have when you have buyers who don't have a mortgage company. Are you referring anyone to them?
no, not really. That's what we've been taught. We just kind of say, hey, look into that. Let me know when you have your pre-approval letter. So this might be something interesting for me to look into. But I would want you to send me some information first so I can see it.
Certainly, certainly. Like I said, this is our way of auditioning, and we'll get this
Okay.
out to you. Do you have any other questions
Okay.
before I send that out?
I think that's all.
All right. Well, pleasure meeting you.
Make sure you put your name in there so I remember who I talked to.
I think I'm unforgettable, but I will do that.
Okay, awesome.
Enjoy your day. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you. You too. Okay, bye.
Facebook land. What do you think so far? I loved her questions. What about you, automation boss?
Yeah, the only thing that kind of threw me off is like, oh yeah, we were taught not to refer. What realtor that sells a good amount of homes just go pick a real go pick a lender I don't know or trust or know if they'll even close a deal on time. Go be free. Um, I don't. I call BS on that a little bit, but other than that, the call it's a call. The call is good. Um,
I'm going to co-sign. I did. I enjoyed the call. I liked the call. I thought there were real questions. She put some thought about it. She said, I don't understand. Help me to understand." And hopefully, I did a decent job of explaining. Um, didn't understand the part where she's not referring out calls. That's like going to a car dealership, wanting to buy a car, and the dealership goes, "Okay, well now this is the price. Go find some financing." No, as realtors, it's your job to direct them. No, maybe you don't want to refer, but give them a couple of names. Give them my name 3 times, or give them names of companies you've worked with in the past that things have gone smoothly. Um, essentially, so that's something that you ought to have some partners that you work with when your customer is not coming to you pre-approved. You can say, here's the name of a lender that may be able to help you. They can also check with their bank. But yeah, it's wise if you're trying to sell real estate. And I use that phrase because not all realtors really want to sell real estate. They may take a listing, but their overall goal, which sounds crazy, is not to sell real estate. They have more fun showing real estate, and unfortunately, that doesn't get you paid, does it, Automation Boss?
No, and the realtors with that attitude, it always shows up in their production and their paychecks.
Unfortunately, yes. So I'm glad you mentioned paychecks because last year, 2025, it's documented. Some people try to debunk it. However, 70% of all realtors out there did not sell one property. One property. So some of them are doing it right. Actually, very few of them, 30%, are doing it right and are selling multiple properties. So
Um,
it's tough.
I don't think they
It's,
heard you after one property. Like I think your connection had went bad or something.
okay, so maybe that's what that noise is. I heard a beep.
Hmm.
So not all realtors sold a property. 70% of all realtors did not sell one property. And that's not fun. And that's not fair because you didn't slave and take the test. You're not paying all these fees that you have to pay to be a realtor, not to sell real estate. Um, I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, comment and let me know why you got into the business of real estate. All right, Automation Boss, they heard a couple of calls and hopefully they have an idea. But the main purpose of this activity is to get out and do something, go directly. No one cursed me out. No one told me to get lost, go fly a kite. Some listened and some didn't. And the ones who listened and I was effective in communicating and getting the word out, they said, "Hey, that sounds interesting. Send me more information." And that's all I really want, for them to be open-minded to see, hey, this guy is wanting to get the word out for me and hopefully sell real estate. And she said this, Automation Boss. She said, "Am I marketing for you and you marketing for me?" She hit the nail on the head. Basically, that's what she's doing, and that's fine because unless they're buying that house cash, then they don't need me. This has been another edition of Cold Calling. Thank you so much for your attention, and we'll be looking at the comments that you put below. Thanks again.
Perfect. Like I said again, this is Ryan, the automation boss, with Sherif, the Lone Ranger. With us again. So another day, another video. Peace out.